And so what we need to do is instead start building confidence for people. So how do you do that? That's what we want, isn't it? That's what everyone wants to have. They want to feel confident. They want to feel that space where they're ready to go. Their elephant is happy and running. Happy days. Let's get into it. Now, there's two sort of paths that come to this. Do we have a good strategy, and do we have the people really focused on doing a good job? And I'm a mathematician at heart. I don't usually tell everyone that. Don't hold it against me. Sometimes they stop talking to me. But as a mathematician, I need to simplify this stuff down. And of course, I built a little 2x2. Let me make it a bit bigger for you. So there's two ways that we can think about how do we build confidence. Across the bottom here, you can see we've got confidence of strategy. We've got all the right pieces in place. We've got some good chevrons and some nice PowerPoint decks. We've got all of the processes and systems, all the rules. We build the system so that it's going to work well. A good example of high confidence there is when you think about road rules. We can build all of this system around all of these rules. If everyone knows the rules, things work out pretty well. The second way is confidence in people. We build confidence in the people around us and feel like we've got a trusted group. They've got our back. And if you've got both of these things, happy days, you probably feel really safe. If you've got neither, you're in that space of fear. Don't know what's going to happen next, and I don't trust the people around me. That's a dangerous space. So as leaders, our job is to move them. We want to move them from that space. And the question is, which way do you go first? Do we go across the bottom or up? Now, a lot of logical, rational leaders will go across, won't they? Look, let's get in a room. Let's bust out some post-it notes. We'll build the strategy together. We'll get all the boxes with names in boxes. We'll get all of that stuff first. I want to see some Gantt charts here. That'll give everyone confidence. And then we'll get out there and help people. There's a big problem with that. If there's a high level of structure and strategy in place, but people don't trust you, it actually breeds suspicion. We've actually seen this around the world, haven't we? Governments trying to push out lots of policies and rules to help people, and a lot of people were pushing back. Hang on, why are you doing that? And the reason they're pushing back is because they didn't trust those people who were doing it. Has anyone ever been through a restructure where information seems to leak out about who's in where, and you're like, why would they do that? I'm getting really frustrated. I don't trust what's going to happen next. And in their attempt to give me confidence, sometimes it induces uncertainty. The other option is, let's just go up first. We don't know what the strategy is, but let's just focus on building really strong teams. Let's connect our people back together. And this is the most natural place for humans to play. Since the dawn of time, we didn't know what was going to happen next. As individual animals, we're weak and slow compared to pretty much any animal our size. As individuals, we're really susceptible and vulnerable, but in small, trusting groups, we're unstoppable. We got here on the back of small groups of determined, trusted, connected, committed people working through tireless challenges. That's how we got here. And that's what we need to connect back to. We need in this time, particularly after the few years we've all been through, particularly after being disconnected, we don't need new policies and rules. We don't need better work from home statistics. We don't need all of that stuff. All of it's going to be useful. All of it will be there. But the fundamental thing we need is to feel connected and belong.